Space exploration, a frontier that has captivated humanity for centuries. But did you know that within the vastness of space, there are so many mind blowing curiosities? For instance, spacesuits are not just cool outfits, they are personal spacecraft, designed to keep astronauts alive in the harsh environment of space. Did you know that on the International Space Station, astronauts see 16 sunrises and sunsets each day? Yes, you heard that right. 16. Microgravity in space can actually cause astronauts to grow up to 2 inches taller. This happens because the spine elongates when it's not being compressed by gravity. Ever heard of the space smell? Astronauts have reported that space smells like a combination of hot metal and seared steak. Imagine that. One of the most curious phenomena is the concept of space-time. In simple terms, the faster you move, the slower you age. In 1977, we sent a message into space with the Voyager Golden Record, containing sounds and images representing the diversity of life on Earth. Who knows who might find it? The idea of colonizing Mars is getting closer to reality. Companies like SpaceX are working tirelessly to make humans a multiplanetary species. On the darker side, space junk is becoming a serious problem. Thousands of pieces of debris orbit Earth, which could affect future missions. Finally, one of the most exciting prospects is the search for extraterrestrial life. With missions to moons like Europa and Titan, we might be on the brink of discovering something truly extraordinary. So there you have it, the wonders and curiosities of space exploration. What will we discover next? The universe is full of possibilities. The first moon landing in 1969 was watched by over 600 million people worldwide. Imagine an audience of that size glued to their screens. Have you ever wondered how astronauts exercise in space? They have special equipment like resistive bands and stationary bikes to keep fit in zero gravity. Space exploration isn't just about finding new worlds. It's also about protecting our own by understanding Earth's climate and environmental changes from above. Did you know? The Hubble Space Telescope has provided us with some of the most breathtaking images of space, capturing galaxies, nebula, and distant stars. Space missions have led to spin-off technologies that we use every day, like memory foam, scratch-resistant lenses, and even better baby formula. The Mars rovers have been exploring the red planet for years, sending back incredible data and images. They're paving the way for human exploration. SpaceX's reusable rockets have revolutionized space travel, drastically cutting down the costs and making space more accessible. The further we venture into space, the more we learn about our own solar system and the countless others beyond it. There's so much more to discover. Spacecraft like New Horizons have traveled billions of miles to give us close-up views of Pluto and the Kuiper Belt, expanding our knowledge of the outer solar system. Did you know that black holes have such strong gravitational pulls that not even light can escape from them? It's one of the universe's greatest mysteries. Astronauts use what's called a vomit comet to simulate zero gravity here on Earth. It's basically a plane that flies in parabolic arcs to create short periods of weightlessness. The next giant leap might be establishing a permanent human presence on the moon. NASA's Artemis program aims to return astronauts there by the mid-2020s. The James Webb Space Telescope, set to launch soon, promises to look further back in time than ever before, studying the first galaxies that formed in the early universe. Water has been discovered on the moon in the form of ice, which could be crucial for future lunar settlers. Imagine harvesting water from the moon. The Voyager probes have crossed into interstellar space, becoming the farthest human-made objects from Earth, carrying messages for any potential extraterrestrial life. Astrobiologists study extreme environments on Earth, like deep-sea vents and acidic lakes, to understand how life might survive on other planets. One of the unique challenges of space travel is how to stay healthy. The lack of gravity affects muscles, bones, and even the eyes. Astronauts on long missions can suffer from space anemia. Their bodies destroy more red blood cells, making them feel more tired and weaker. Space agriculture is a growing field. Experiments are being conducted to grow plants in space, which will be vital for long-term missions. Radiation exposure is one of the greatest risks in space travel. Spacecraft are designed with special shielding to protect astronauts. Many of the satellites orbiting Earth help us with daily tasks like GPS navigation, weather forecasting, and communications. NASA's Perseverance rover, which landed on Mars in 2021, is part of the mission to find signs of ancient life. It's equipped with tools to collect and store samples. The rings of Saturn are one of the most captivating sights in our solar system. Made up of ice and rock, they stretch out over 175,000 miles. The concept of a space elevator could revolutionize how we travel to space, making it cheaper and more efficient. It's a concept being taken seriously by scientists. One of the longest-running space missions is the International Space Station, ISS, orbiting Earth since 1998 and serving as a hub for scientific research. Space tourism is no longer a distant dream. Companies are already offering suborbital flights, and the future may see hotels orbiting Earth. Gravitational waves, ripples in space-time caused by massive events like black hole collisions, were only recently confirmed by scientists in 2015. Astronauts on deep space missions may experience isolation and psychological challenges. Training includes behavioral health support and virtual reality environments. The discovery of exoplanets, planets outside our solar system, opens up the possibility of finding another Earth-like world. Hundreds have already been discovered. One of the coolest feats in recent space history was the landing of the Curiosity rover on Mars using a sky crane. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie. Building habitats on other planets will be one of our biggest challenges. Scientists are exploring 3D printing technologies using local materials on planets like Mars and the Moon. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun, yet it's not the hottest. Venus holds that title due to its thick atmosphere trapping heat in a runaway greenhouse effect. Even astronauts have to do laundry. Future missions might use advanced methods such as special detergents and low water use technologies. The Moon acts as a time capsule for our solar system, preserving ancient geological history untouched by weather or life. The next time you look up at the stars, remember that many of them have planets orbiting them, each with its own unique story and mysteries.